The tail. Working into a magic ring, wrap the yarn around your little finger and bring it up to your index finger. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Insert hook into a loop on middle finger. Yarn round hook and pull up a loop. A magic ring is formed on middle finger. Work 1 chain stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning and the slip stitch at the end of each round are not counted into a number of stitches. Then work 6 single crochets. Insert hook into a magic ring, hook the yarn and pull up a loop. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through both loops on hook. That's 1 single crochet. Place a marker in the first stitch. Sew the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. Continue to work 5 more single crochets. Six single crochets are finished. Then pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. And put the yarn tail on the back. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert hook into a marked stitch. Sew the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Yarn round hook and pull up a loop, then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. The slip stitch is not counted into a number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 1 increase in the first stitch. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One single crochet is done. Place a marker in the first stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Continue to work 5 more increases. We need to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. 6 increases are finished. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a set of 5 single crochets, 1 increase twice. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 5 single crochets. Place a marker in the first stitch. Continue to work 4 more single crochets. Five single crochets are finished. Next, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 5 single crochets and 1 increase are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 1 more set. First, work 5 single crochets. Next, work 1 increase. Two sets are finished. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 14 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 14 single crochets. Now we need to change to white yarn at the last single crochet of this round. Wrap the white yarn around your fingers like this. Pinch the yarn tail and the fabric together. Insert the hook into these 2 loops of the last single crochet. White yarn round hook, and pull the yarn through both loops and hook. The yarn change is done.
Change yarn for whole round. We've finished 3 rounds with the orange yarn. Next, we'll change to pink yarn to crochet round 4. Let the orange yarn go. And wrap the pink yarn around your fingers like this. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Then place the pink yarn behind the fabric and pinch them together. Pink yarn round hook and pull it through the loop on the hook. Pull the orange yarn tight. Yarn change is done. Continue to crochet with pink yarn. Then work single crochet. Insert hook into the stitch. Pull the pink yarn tail above the hook so that it can be concealed during crocheting. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. You will get 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn on the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first single crochet. Continue working single crochet. Insert hook into the next stitch. Pull the pink yarn tail above the hook. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. Then yarn on hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done.
Pull the red yarn out. Work 1 slip stitch with white yarn in the first stitch to join this round. Insert hook into first stitch and pull up a loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. Round 4 is done.